So let's get up for Fred.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, I'm Fred Bothwell. Houston is a great city. Houston is the biggest city in Texas. Houston is bigger than Dallas and Fort Worth put together. And in Houston, you've got a reputation for high technology. In Houston, you build the space shuttle. You build the space station. And despite all of that industry, sometimes nature takes an upper hand. And I think it's very poetic sometimes when I refer to the news and find that some great storm has come to Houston. A while back there was a hurricane, it was a tropical storm. It was Tropical Storm Allison. Did any of you survive, do you recall that storm? Tropical Storm Allison. Well, that name reminds me of my first love, a girl that I kissed when I was in grade school, and also a song by Elvis Costello. You probably don't remember Elvis Costello, but here's my interpretation of it. Allison, the rain that fell, the wind that blew, Allison, she got wet on you. Yeah, she was powerful and natural. She came out of nowhere. Man. Okay, I don't do anything, but if I had a secretary, I know I could do twice as much.
Yes.
I think that I could be a diplomat. You ass crack. Let's see. I'm learning new names. Like there's this guy. His name is Keanu. And he plays Neo in the movie Matrix. Keanu. And then there's this other guy, Joaquin. He's plays Johnny Cash. Can I hear you all say Keanu?
Keanu.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Okay, it turns out there's not only a Kong, but there's a Mecha Kong. They made another Kong that's like a robot. And it turns out that Mothra also has these other mutations. There's Gothra. Yeah. And then there's a Mothra that has like white makeup, it's Gothra. And there's Quaffra and Slothra. Okay, I misplaced my cell phone. And I thought, it must be next to the sink. And it turns out I found my cell phone next to the sink. All I had to do was be counterintuitive. There's a place in Texas called Longview. It's east of Dallas, and the name is very poetic. I've never been to Longview, but the name, like maybe if you go to Longview, you can look a great distance, and you take a long time in Longview. And I was driving towards San Antonio, and I saw a place, it was Shirts. Very simple name, S-C-H-E-R-T-Z, Shirts. And it made me think of like a modest European settlement, like in the 1800s. And like maybe in Longview, a long time ago, they had a dance club, and women would dance on stage. Ultimately, these women would take off their shirts and show everybody their new brothels. There's a place called Pflugerville, and it's near where I live, and they have a marching band. They all play a thing called the flugelhorn. It's a small French horn. They're called the Pflugerville Fluglers. And then in Mesquite, Texas, are any of you from Mesquite? Have you been to Mesquite? There's a high school there. They are the Mesquite Skeeters. It's true. Anyway, I was watching C-SPAN, and Jesse Ventura was talking about a book that he's written. The governor of Minnesota wrote a book called Ain't Got Time to Bleed. And there he was in this power suit on C-SPAN with American flags. And a reporter asked him if he ever cried. You know, you've written this book. And Jesse Ventura had been talking about how he was in the Navy as a commando, how he was a professional wrestler, how he became the governor. And Jesse confided that he did cry when he met Muhammad Ali. That Muhammad Ali had won gold for America. Muhammad Ali resisted the draft and was excluded from heavyweight boxing. And now Muhammad Ali is elderly and not as energetic. And it may have to do with a brain condition. And it turns out it made Jesse Ventura cry to meet his hero, because Muhammad Ali gave everything to be great. And Muhammad Ali, it turns out, had a IQ test. Do you know what Muhammad Ali got on his IQ test? Saliva. Okay, I was looking at these products on the shelf. It's different types of soda. Apparently there's a soda called Big Red, and like that's kind of suggestive. And there's another soda called Yahoo. It sounds like a relief. And there's one called Surge. You know, like it tells a story. You know, Big Red, Surge, Yahoo. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad that there's ample porking here. I was really concerned about porking, and I found a place to pork. I'm not very good at parallel porking, and I saw your handicap porking as well. And I want to avoid a parking ticket. Okay, there's a Charlie Brown special, and Charlie Brown talks to the adults. You know what the adults say when Charlie Brown talks to them?
Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
yeah, can I hear you all say wah, 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 wah? Isn't that what we tell ourselves? Anyway, man, 5 minutes. Okay, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up. Damn it. Okay, go.
Is that it?
Okay. Thank you, good night.